Right, about that. You're probably wondering why you are eating a fat cheese sandwich and drinking orange juice, and why I am wearing the jersey of a Dutchman who played a sport I have come to love. It has crossed my mind, I said. Hazel Grace, like so many children before you, and I say this with great affection. You spent your wish hastily, with little care for the consequences. The Grim Reaper was staring you in the face, and the fear of dying with your wish still in your proverbial pocket, ungranted, led you to rush toward the first wish you could think of. And you, like so many others, chose the cold and artificial pleasures of the theme park. I actually had a great time on the trip. I met Goofy and me, and I am in the midst of a soliloquy. I wrote this out and memorized it, and if you interrupt me, I will completely screw it up. Augustus interrupted. Pleased to be eating your sandwich and listening. The sandwich was inedibly dry, but I smiled and took a bite anyway. Okay, where was I? The artificial pleasures. He returned he returned the cigarette to its pack. Right, the cold and artificial pleasures of the theme park. But let me submit that the real heroes of the Wish Factory are the young men and women who wait like Vladimir and Astragon wait for Godot, and good Christian girls wait for marriage. These young heroes wait stoically and without complaint for their one true wish to come along. Sure, it may never come along, but at least they can rest easily in the grave knowing that they've done their little part to preserve the integrity of a wish as an idea. But then again, maybe it'll come along. Maybe you'll realize that your one true wish is to visit the brilliant Peter van Houten in his Amsterdamian exile, and you will be glad indeed to have saved your wish. Augustus stopped speaking long enough that I figured the soliloquy was over. But I didn't save my wish, I said. Ah, he said, and then, after that felt like a practiced pause, he added, but I saved mine. Really? I was surprised that Augustus was wishy Elizabeth. What with being still in school and a year into remission, you had to be pretty sick for the genius to hook you up with your wish. I got it in exchange for the leg. I explained. He explained it. There was all this light on his face. He he had to squint to look at me, which made his nose crinkle adorably. Now, I'm not gonna give you my wish or anything, but I also have an interest in meeting Peter Van Houten, and it wouldn't make sense to meet him without the girl who introduced me to his book. It definitely wouldn't, I said, so I talked to the genies, and they are in total agreement. They said Amsterdam is lovely in the beginning of May. They proposed leaving May 3rd and returning May 7th. Augustus, really? He reached over and touched my cheek, and for a moment I thought he might kiss me. My body tensed, and I think he saw it, because he pulled his hand away. Augustus, I said, really, you don't have to do this. Sure I do, he said. I found my wish. God, you're the best, I told him. I bet you say that to all the boys who finance your international travel, he answered.